For 2026, Toyota is the best resale value brand according to Kelley Blue Book, with the Tacoma, Tundra, and 4Runner named the top 3 for resale value above all vehicles by KBB. And with special financing available at your local Toyota dealer, you can enjoy affordability today, while great resale value can mean thousands more in your pocket when it's time to sell or trade in. Shop Toyota.com to find out more. Vehicles projected resale value is specific to the 2026 model year. For more information, visit KelleyBlueBooksKBB.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Someone had a good night.
I woke up to an empty bed.
But you didn't fall asleep alone. Hence the good night.
Whitney had a good point. It was a good night. A great night, actually. From what I could remember. His name was Jacob. Way out of my league. Like the shiniest notch in the history of my lackluster belt. If anyone ever saw us together, they'd definitely think something was up. And, I mean, they'd be right. He is a planet and I'm a speck of sand.
Show me a pic or it didn't happen.
Gosh, she's going to crap herself when I show her the picture. I take out my phone to show her his dating profile. I scroll. Jacob is gone. He deleted his profile, I say. Or unmatched me?
So, we have 3 options. 1, he doesn't exist. 2, he unmatched you because the sex was so bad that he never wants to see you again.
I wait for a couple of seconds and then ask Whitney what the third option is.
I guess there's only 2 options. Either way, you're dead to me.
Damn it, I half yell. God, this hangover is horrific. The sun feels like knives scratching behind my eyes, and the coffee isn't helping. Every sip is worse than the last. It tastes like melted sandpaper.
I come here expecting a provocative story of lust, and you don't even have a picture of this man?
You think I'm happy about this? The love of my life, and it's like it never happened.
Well, at least he left you something to remember him.
I ask what he left me, expecting some sort of sarcastic answer in my moment of heartbreak. Whitney finger snaps while pointing toward my neck. I feel something as soon as I touch it. Oh, Jesus, I say, taking out my phone to get a better look. Whitney continues with her verbal jabs to put salt on the literal wound.
Looks like you did a real number on you, Tiger. It's just such a shame you're such an atrocious lover. Maybe I could give you some pointers.
God, my neck feels stiff. My whole body feels stiff. I can't eat, drink in this godforsaken sun.
You might want to put a little sunscreen there, chap. You're looking redder than Santa's balls.
God, I wish I had come back. I'm tapped out. Was I really that bad last night? I mean, I don't even know his last name. I can't look him up. I tried to piece together our conversations. Maybe if I splice details from what he told me, I can solve the puzzle. I'm squinting as if that will sharpen my memory. It doesn't. The whole thing is a blur. We were at a bar, drinking, laughing, dancing. Good Lord, was I dancing? I must have been so drunk. He was dancing too. That's how it started. Jacob. Jake? I can picture it. When I picture that, time slows down. He's smiling, calling me out towards the jukebox. And then we kissed. No, that's not right. He kissed me. The world flipped on its axis. He asked me if I wanted to go back to my place. We're walking down the street, gliding more like. The rush of having this guy hold my hand was electric. I can feel it. Jacob holding my hand as we walk back to my place. God, it might never get better than that.
Dude, you're sweating. It's gross.
Oh, Whitney's right. I am sweating. It is gross. I stare down at my blueberry muffin. Blueberry muffins from this coffee shop have given me so much joy over the past 2 years. Ever since I moved into this neighbourhood I can barely afford. When I'm feeling blue, I turn to the berry. It feels fitting. I stare at it while taking this pastry goddess into my hands. I gaze upon the juicy, plump lumps of sugar sticking out from every corner, and I sink my teeth into it, expecting the rush of wheat to squash my aches and pains. It does not. Instead, I vomit. A lot. Half of the vomit occurs inside the coffee shop. The other half occurs outside the coffee shop. And it's loud. Everyone within a 6-block radius seems to hear me. It's like a Metallica concert spewing out of my throat while the veins in my neck emerge like mini anacondas. Whitney is horrified.
Dude, what did you drink last night?
God, great question. Wish I could remember. This vomit is revolting, even by vomit standards. Thick, dark, heavy, like syrup that's been left in the fridge. God, my skin is scalding. I can feel it bubbling. Whitney tells me to take a cold shower and learn how to please men. I wrap my arms and neck into my shirt as best as I can and walk towards my apartment, clinging to shade along the way. I pull down my curtains, all of them. Every stream of sunlight is eliminated. I collapse onto my bed. My body is wheezing. I submerge myself under all 3 of the blankets I own. It's the summer, and yet I'm swimming in ice. This is the worst hangover of my life. Every bone in my body twists and turns. I can feel my neck pulsating again. A memory of Jacob smiling as he dances flashes into my head, and I think, yeah, worth it. It's the middle of the night, and I am now wide awake. Starving, thirsty, both, beyond both. I don't know what I have, but it hurts. My gut is on fire. It reminds me of growing pains. I used to get them as a kid and as a teenager, even though I'm only 5'5". It was more pain than growth. That's what this feels like, but instead of just my legs, it's all over. The nausea has mutated into something else. I open up my windows to get some fresh air. I try not to think of food, but I can smell everything. Food, smoke, people. Something smells sweet. The night is calling me. Time to get out of my apartment. I don't know where I'm going. The great thing about living here is you can find anything at any time. You just got to know where to look. Unfortunately, I don't know where to look. I'm following my hellacious gut and newfound sense of smell. I zigzag around drunks and the homeless, the main 2 categories of citizens who are keeping the sidewalks warm during this hour of night. I dash into a bodega, hoping that something will catch my eye. Surely there must be an item inside this overpriced, malnourished establishment that won't make me retch from the sight of it. I'm wrong. I've been wrong a lot recently. Jacob's smile flashes into my mind, and once again I think, worth it. But the pain is getting worse, much worse. My body is twitching and turning in ways I didn't know was possible. I look like someone pressed fast forward on the world's best yoga instructor. People are gawking at me. Nervously. People who are in no condition to notice other people. They are noticing me. I try to hide in plain sight, which proves increasingly difficult. Standing out in a city like this is nearly impossible. It is the melting pot of all melting pots. They can't seem to look away. When I see them, when I smell them, when the dim, dark lights of the night hit their skin, I begin to feel a rush. These people are melting into something else. I no longer see their eyes. I see their flesh. My jaw. I can see my jaw realigning. It is only now that I realise what I am wearing. A New Jersey Nets t-shirt and my taco underwear. Shoes? No. Socks? No. Only in this city could I blend in looking like how I'm currently dressed. I have never had withdrawals, but I have to imagine this is what it feels like. To be so consumed by a taste that your body can no longer function until you give it what it wants. As if you are 2 separate entities. I am no longer attached to myself. Nor do I know where I am or how I got here. All I know is that I'm clutching the corner of a closed Burger King that acts as a tip to the spear of a long alleyway when a hand touches me on my shoulder. I turn on a dime and grab their wrist. The woman is too scared to even scream. Her friend begs me to let her go. I do, but not before starting at her neck. Her inviting neck. The virus using my blood as nails and bones as a chalkboard spins me back around and I run down the alleyway. I reach the other side before the end of my first breath. There's no sweat on my skin. but I can feel my veins. Every single one, performing its own drum solo to a crowd of one. I can't move. The pain is too sharp, too cutting, too large. I sit against a brick wall underneath a fire escape and begin to dig my nails into the pavement. The only option to make the pain go away is to slam my head as hard as I can against the brick. Each thud is more thunderous than the last. I can feel the brick behind my skull turning to chalk. A hand reaches behind and blocks my fourth attempt to make myself go unconscious. I can only muster 2 words towards this stranger as they stare down at me. Hospital, please. The hand reaches underneath my arms and lifts me up as if I were made of feathers. I am tossed into the back seat of a car. My body continues to contort and twist into various pretzels. That woman's neck plays on a loop inside what used to be my mind, but is now a jungle gym of horrors. I cannot escape it. It is all-consuming. For the first time ever, I prefer death.
Nobody brags about their car's resale value at a dinner party. Nobody posts about it on social media. It's not the reason you fall in love with a vehicle. But 5 years in, it's one of the clearest signs that you made the right decision. And Toyota makes that choice easy. For 6 consecutive years, Toyota has been named the best resale value brand by Kelley Blue Book. And many Toyota models, like the Camry, Tacoma, and 4Runner, are best in their class according to KBB. Because Toyota doesn't just build vehicles for the moment, they build for the miles ahead, which is something every Toyota owner can appreciate. So stop by your local Toyota dealer and enjoy the affordability of a great deal today, plus the value that lasts long after your purchase. Shop Toyota.com to find out more. Vehicles projected resale value and best resale value awards are specific to the 2026 model year. For more information, visit KelleyBlueBooksKBB.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
The door opens, and this majestic hand pulls me outside. I can feel the red lights humming as I try to keep my eyes open while I am dragged up this ramp towards a bright light. The door swings open and a bell chimes. This white light is so bright that I can feel it breathing. Finally, I found help.
Table for 2?
Who said that? The course correction of what I thought I knew versus what I now know is so jarring that my eyes are able to open up halfway. I feel the cushion hit my backside. The same voice asks another question. Do you know what you want? A new voice answers them. 2 tons. Thanks, Tasha. That voice. I know that voice. A glass is slid across the table as my head is tilted down towards the straw, which nearly pokes me in the eye until my skull is redirected so that my mouth is on top of the straw. The familiar voice says only one word. Suck. What follows is an orgy of euphoria and bliss. My body rejuvenates in a flash of an eye. I suck the straw so hard that the inside of my glass cracks. I'm no longer twitching, contorting, realigning. I am now completely still. When I breathe, I expect fire to dribble out like lava. My vision comes back with a shotgun blast of intensity. I can see. Oh my God. Jacob. Sitting in the booth across from me, with a smile that would make doves explode. Hi, stranger. He sips his red cocktail and then places it gently onto the marble table of our leather booth. We're in a diner, I think. It's small, but nice. Beyond nice. Actually, it's exquisite. Every inch of this place feels handcrafted by someone who was born to use their hands. Timeless. Gold, silver, and bronze dance together in unison. I look around. The clientele looks like the cast of every teen sex comedy when I was back in high school. They're all gorgeous. Another species compared to me. They blend in, unlike me. Sitting across from the most beautiful man in the world, in my Nets t-shirt and taco underwear, I say the first thing that comes to mind. Not bad for a second date. He smiles. Oh my god, I've never been suave before. Maybe I'm dead. That would make more sense than me being suave. Jacob laughs. Not fully, but he did smile. A big smile. Not bad. Everything he does is beautiful. Which only expands the question of, why me? Because, he started, leaning forward for emphasis. You're hungry for more. You said so. Oh my god, I think he just... Yes, he says. I can hear your body. It's how I found you, isn't that sweet? I can still feel this mysterious red cocktail serving as spinach throughout every fibre of my being. What was in that drink, I ask. He tells me with a straight, beautiful face. Type O negative blood. We call it TON for short. It's the easiest to get because it's the universal donor. You'll want to stick with that for a while. The others are a little pricey and potent. I'm unable to concentrate on what he's saying because it dawns on me that if he can hear my body, does that mean he knows that I... Yeah, he says. I know you're excited. I think it's better if we wait. Why wait when you can copulate? Damn it, I think. My suaveness was short-lived. Wait, he can hear your thoughts. Damn it. Think suave thoughts. Think suave thoughts. Think suave thoughts. Another smile. I think I'm... maybe I should just... Could you talk to me through my mind? Yeah, he says through his mind. But it's late. He says through his mouth. And I'm late for a party. This is Ren's place, he tells me, standing up. It's open 24/7. The next time you're hungry, you come here. Order a ton. Understand? I do as he says, repeating keywords. Ren's 24/7 ton. He walks around our marble table and bends down to give me a light kiss on my lips. Thor's hammer has re-emerged and is riding a lightning bolt up my spine. He stands back up straight and starts to walk away. I can't play it cool. Wait! He turns. Several patrons, all dressed in slick suits or leather, or both, are now staring at me. A feeling I have grown quickly accustomed to over the past 12 hours. I lower my voice a tad while walking up to him and I ask, without sounding like I'm begging, "Can I see you again?" He takes a slight step forward to whisper, "The night suits you." Followed by another kiss, this time on the cheek. Sunrise in 86 minutes. Jacob turns and walks into the night. I'm tapped on the shoulder by a woman who looks like Mina Savari, the blonde virgin from American Pie. Wait, they were all virgins. She looks like the non-Tara Reid blonde virgin.
Hello, my name is Tasha. I'd like to guide you through your transition. Please follow me.
I follow Tasha down a very long, narrow hallway into an office that feels dropped in from a much bigger building. It's spacious and modern with no windows. I sit into the guest chair as she sits into her desk, tilting her computer so we can look at something together.
As Jacob told you, we are open 24/7. First-timers drink for free, but moving forward, you won't be charged. You can go to our website for pricing. For New York City, it's reasonable. For the rest of the world, it's expensive. You know the drill.
She mimes a laugh, but nothing comes out of her mouth. She does this while handing me a little black and red card with gold lettering that has a website on it labelled Ren's.
Have you thought about what casket you would like to buy?
I say nothing, but my mouth begins to slowly open, making her think words might emerge.
You can purchase them on our website. There's about 7 options for you considering the dimensions of your apartment. The most popular is the BWC basic wooden casket. Traditional, no frills, made of pine, lined with simple cloth interior. Easy to blend in with rustic or minimalist decor, which, judging by your wardrobe, might suit you well. Those are the pros.
I stare down at my taco undies and dirty feet. If I had any idea what was happening, I might retort, Instead, I'm still riding high on the drink Jacob bought me, so I just let Tasha talk.
The con, however, is low insulation from sunlight and noise. Considering your location with the amount of traffic, size of your windows, this might not be ideal. Currently on sale for $800, which seems to be well within your budget. Should I go ahead and order that for you?
I say, with the intelligence of a mosquito. Sorry, why would I buy a casket? She checks her watch and then tells me that sunrise is in 83 minutes. If I don't want to purchase a casket tonight, I'll have to rent a room. She hands me another card. It's red and black with gold lettering labelled 22.
You can stay there tonight. First-timers get their first room for free. But after that, you'll have to pay. It's much cheaper just to buy a casket. Shall I go ahead and book that room for you?
I'm staring at the card. Why would I stay there? Is that where Jacob is? She stares at me and asks,
Do you know who you are?
I don't know what that means, but it's sort of profound, so I tell her it's been a long day. Long weekend, I emphasise. I tell her how great this diner is. Restaurant, club? I don't know what it is, but it's sick. Oh, I immediately regret saying the word sick. It sounds so cringe when I say it.
I hope you come back in one piece. 82 minutes till sunrise.
Her smile feels a bit lukewarm. That combined with the awkward silence lets me know that our little chat is over. I stand up and walk back to the dining area. Someone who looks like an Italian Devon Sawa grabs my wrist as I'm about to hit the front door. He hands me a red and gold card with black lettering labelled Brahms. He speaks with a consistent suaveness I can only dream about.
If you want to look as good as you feel, first suit is on the house. We're open 24/7.
I stare at the card, stare at him, and then stare at the woman sitting across from him, who looks like a Jennifer Love Hewitt with red hair. She winks. For reasons unknown in the moment, my heart does not stop beating. I thank Italian Devon for the card and tell him I'll swing by soon. He turns away from me and proceeds to stroke the hands of JLH. I emerge back out into the city streets holding multiple cards and a renewed sense of vigour. The night is still young. Plus, my pants are already off. In the immortal words of Ferris Bueller, the question isn't, what are we going to do? The question is, what aren't we going to do? I turn back around to take another look at Wren's. From the outside, it looks like a closed laundromat. This entire street is broken down, steeped in filth. There are homeless people littered along the sidewalks, stacks of garbage bags taller than NBA players. The nearby sewer lid is off. Rats are sprinting in and out of the shadows. I hear shuffling from around the corner. I turn and see a man who looks like Sean William Scott carrying a homeless person over the shoulder. He gives me a wink and then disappears down the alley as the homeless person wakes up and mumbles something that sounds... A red glow from above catches my eye. It's a clock, a large digital clock on the top floor of what seems to be an abandoned warehouse. It's counting down. 80:35, 80:34, 80:33, 80:32. I look at the various red, black and gold cars hanging loosely between my fingers. A big black SUV pulls up in front of me and then stops. A woman who looks like Sarah Michelle Gellar with black hair rolls down the window. You can walk back, but your skin will sting. Hop in. First ride is free. We're open 24/7. I tell her that I'm very confused and ask why everyone around here is being so nice to me. Because, she says, you're one of us now. The sounds of a scream whip me from behind and my eyes follow the cold shriek of terror that comes from the back of the nearby alleyway. Another scream is heard from the first floor of the abandoned building. I see a figure break through the glass and cry out for help. Their cries are brief, uninterrupted forever by the beast in black that tore them down from the sky above. Listen to them, Sarah says, drawing me back towards her seductive eyes. The children of the night. What music they make. She grips her steering wheel so tight that steam seems to rise from her knuckles. I catch flickers of fire in her eyes. Her teeth. Something is very, very wrong with her teeth. Another scream. I can't keep track at this point. They're everywhere and nowhere. Sarah's driver's side door is now open and she is nowhere to be found. I turn away and begin to run. The laughing follows me all the way home. No matter how far and fast I run, I cannot shake those sounds. The terror is what those sounds are making me feel. Alive. It's not until I am fully secure in my apartment that the laughter dies down and the silent walls of my thoughts begin to bristle again. I'm sweating. For the first time all night, I am sweating. I can barely breathe. My skin is searing the sun. The sun is starting to rise. I dart into the bathroom and quickly pull down the tiny window shade. It's not enough to stop the burning. I tape all 3 of my blankets over the bathroom window and then shut the door, running the cold water from the shower. I'm relieved, but not cured. Panic has been unleashed as I lay on the frigid floor of my bathroom. What is wrong with me? What have I become? Jacob's smile flashes across the ocean of my life. I can hear him, whispering. Transported to the previous night, I can see it. Hear it, smell it. His lips moving towards my ear as we embrace on the dance floor. His words echo in my heart as he asks, "Do you know what it means to be loved by death?"
For 2026, Toyota is the best resale value brand according to Kelley Blue Book, with the Tacoma, Tundra, and 4Runner named the top 3 for resale value above all vehicles by KBB. And with special financing available at your local Toyota dealer, you can enjoy affordability today, while great resale value can mean thousands more in your pocket when it's time to sell or trade in. Shop Toyota.com to find out more. Vehicles projected resale value is specific to the 2026 model year. For more information, visit KelleyBlueBooksKBB.com. Toyota, let's go places.